I'm with Kevin Suras of Serious Materials, who we have previously shown on Tree Hugger with the EcoRock, the fabulous drywall substitute. But now he's about to show us what I think is going to be a real revolution in building, which is their new window. So can you explain to us exactly what it does, and more important, I'm most interested, how does it work?
Yes, absolutely. So thermal-proof windows save more energy than any other window, period, than any other brand. I don't care what brand it is, saves more. Now, what do we mean by more energy? So you know that your walls are rated in R value, R13, R15, but our windows have only been left back like decades ago
R3.
At R2, R3. That's exactly the
Right.
best you can generally get is R3. We've got R5 through R11 available for homeowners today, and they're beautiful. These come in a fiberglass frame. These are fully available in a wood grain a veneer that can be stained.
Is it a pultruded fiberglass?
This is a pultruded fiberglass,
Is it
pultruded insulated fiberglass.
Ah.
And so if you look at the side of this, it's a little complex, and there's about 8 different technologies you have to have here, but you'll see there's a suspended mylar in between. Well, that mylar cuts down on convection currents from side to side. So we reduce the convection currents, we go to a much wider IG. This particular IG is 1 3/8. We've got some that are almost 2 inches.
Right.
So that gives us more space. Of course, they're filled with gas. You've got a different kind of backfill. We've got our Eco Spacer here. The Eco Spacer is a new technology that creates a thermal break between the sides here. So when we create a thermal break, we don't short out that high center of glass to the edge. We then drop that into a frame and we insulate the frame so that the frame doesn't become the limiting factor. And if you do all of those things, like this one has 2 films in it, if you do all those things right, you can get your way all the way up to R11. But the good news is our R5 windows, which could save over $100,000 to many users over the life of those windows, cost just about the same as everyone else's R2 or R3.
Well, that's
so
amazing.
We're not talking about spending a lot of money to get the gain. And these things are just selling like hotcakes because once you've insulated your home, the big thing left is the window. It is all going out the window today.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
Right. That's exactly right.
Now, it's a serious leap from a drywall substitute to an improved window.
Sure.
Is this your passion, just saving energy and
So
building things? Because they're
funny.
2 completely different
It would seem that way.
parts of the industry.
We have had a window division since 2005, making quiet windows. And so we did the R&D in windows as we were doing R&D in drywall, right?
I see.
So we've got our EcoRock drywall here. That was done by a different team than the window R&D team, but we're a tech company. It's what we do is R&D.
Excellent.
We do R&D, we build plants, we bring them to production, we help people save energy, save real energy and save the environment. And for us, that's CO2 and energy. CO2 and energy.
Now, when I interviewed you a few months ago, I asked you if you thought the recession was going to kill your business, and it's gotten a hell of a lot worse since I asked you last time.
It has.
What's happening?
So here's what I would say. So our business is up. We're going to have a record year. We continue to have record quarters. We're absolutely going to have a record year next year. Some of our plants are sold out. EcoRock appears that by the time we're in full production, just in the next few months, we'll be sold out for the year before we even get enough to people. So for us, we are not seeing the kind of hurt and pain that a lot of the commodity players are feeling. That tells me green is on fire, LEED is on fire, the stats show that that's the case.
Right.
And people want to build green regardless, because you're going to save money on energy regardless of what's happening in the economy. So for us, our business is up. We do recognize the industry is in horrible straits, some people down 50, 60, 70%. But as other people are closing plants, there must have been 20 window plant closures in the last 3 or 4 weeks alone.
Right.
We're building new window plants as they're closing. You know, people are closing drywall plants and we're building new drywall plants because we're making EcoRock and we're making thermal-proof. We're not making the old stuff that people don't want.
Excellent. Thank you very much.